Yeah, I'm your Black Lex today, baby. Now you ain't never gotta like me, that shit is overrated. You need a hero to love, I'll be the villain that you hated. When it's all said and done, you gon' love me. Me kissing babies, fucking ladies thinking of me. Cause I'm the villain, the bad guy, the one that's supposed to lose. But I'm American, baby, so the rules all skewed for me. Steal your identity, fuck up your credit for free. Police know it's stolen, but they still make you pay the fee. And you don't respect me, for real? I'm the one that's showing you what the real world is. All these backroom deals for your kids' future. My financial aid hustle keep your kids mooching. And while you motherfuckers still stupid, the Statue of Liberty married the country, divorced and now the bitch still moving. With half of the money, alimony, child support. You know what's up when I be winning in the court, cause I'm the villain, the bad guy, the numero uno, the one that y'all hate to see. Cause I'm the big dog, the head honcho, H&I-C, everybody wants to be. Damn right, I'm the villain, the bad guy, the numero uno, the one that y'all hate to see. Cause I'm the big dog, the head honcho, H&I-C, everybody wants to be. They try to tell me thou shalt not steal. In the same church they tell me Jesus white, is they for real? They try to say the land of the free, minus the slavery, plus the fact that you pay for land these folks stole for free. And you wanna be Superman. Did you forget that Lex Luthor became the president? You lacking common sense, that's why the villain lives. That's why the villain's right. They turn on Superman, man, they turn on Jesus Christ. Even the devil got teams like Arizona State, Duke, the state of Jersey. That man say you're sold and he can't get a jersey. Y'all go to church on Sunday and you claim you're worthy. That's why I got my credit and I'm charging 10%. You finish paying me and you gon' pay me triple, bitch. So why'd I be a hero when a villain gets paid? And women like paid, so the villain gets laid. So I'ma be the villain, the bad guy, the numero uno, the one that y'all hate to see. Cause I'm the big dog, the head honcho, H&I-C, everybody wants to be. Damn right, I'm the villain, the bad guy, the numero uno, the one that y'all hate to see. Cause I'm the big dog, the head honcho, H&I-C, everybody wants to be.
All right. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. My dog don't like that. Subscriber died trying. You see the title? It's about to get interesting. In the beginning, I'm kind of still eating a little bit of rice, so sorry about that. But by the title, it's asking a serious question. You know, if the Black Manosphere went away. I saw a post and I did a video about it, basically titled the same thing. It's gonna be out tomorrow, but and a guy was talking about how young men are caught up in the red pill and manosphere ideology, right? And I'm like, and I remember the other brother not too long ago that people was getting on about how, you know, his talking points. No. It's kind of rude. It's kind of rude. I gotta admit, I'm hungry, but it's kind of rude. But what happened was, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, so what are we actually saying? Are we saying like, okay, let's just say the Black Manosphere magically went away. All of the things that these men have been talking about, is it going to magically go away too? Because people, it's like all constant relationship talk. So will the bad attitudes that these men have been talking about magically just go away because these guys stop talking about it online? Because people don't realize how the Manosphere really came together organically. And there was a hodgepodge of guys online in different places in the United States of America. And it had similar issues or the same exact issue, whether they be in the East, North, in East, Midwest, South, or what up with it, or the West. So this is why I came. So now we got to have this issue like, okay, let's just say the Black Manosphere went away. Would the situation that just happened with DDG and Haley Bailey, would that magically stop? Because if the Manosphere didn't exist, would he still have this parental alienation issue, this bitter baby mama issue? Would it still exist? Yeah. Exactly. So when people had these thoughts and ideologies, I'm looking like, yo, man, a lot of times these guys are talking about bad behavior, right and wrong. Right and wrong, just simple right and wrong. This is right and that's wrong. So what a lot of you people who don't like these conversations, y'all lean to is like, hey man, it's okay. Hey man, if it happened to a guy, if it happened to a black man, it's okay. It might have been wrong, but it happened to a black man, so it's okay. And now you're hearing black men going, no, it's not okay. No, I don't appreciate that. That's dead wrong. And y'all having an issue with that because a lot of you people aren't trying to fix the issues that black men are talking about. You're just trying to tell black men, fix yourselves in spite of the BS. And that's completely ridiculous. So if somebody, if somebody's lying on you and ruining your reputation, hey man, just be a better man and let them keep ruining your reputation. Just be quiet, walk it off, move on. And if it affects your life, so what? It happened. I mean, if that's what they wanted to do, that's on them. Let God deal with it. No. And here's the hypocrisy. Y'all don't want to be talked about like that in that way. And that's the interesting thing about, let's just say, the Black Manosphere, when I'm talking about relationship content. A lot of people call that bashing. So you don't want to be talked about in a bad way, but you want the privilege and the freedom to talk about us in a bad way. Unfettered, no problem. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. What's good for the goose is not good for the gander. I get it. So now, you have people, you have this stuff. I was telling my wife, I was like, yeah, man, a lot of times, especially with the Black Manosphere, this space, and I've said this a lot, this space has far more impact than views. Far more. And it's not just the relationship part. It's not just that. Because even I talk about this politically. It was really black men and that were in the Black Manosphere or basically had the same similar content that was saying, yo, we as black men need to have a political agenda because politics is looking completely over us. We just supposed to just go along to get along, and that's not what we're doing. And if the Black Manosphere went away or didn't exist, hey, there wouldn't be questions about why we keep voting the same exact way and get nothing out of it. Why? What exactly are we doing? And people have the same old answer. Hey man, it's sexism, it's misogyny, it's racism, it's the community. You gotta, being black is just like being gay, or being black is just like being trans, and being black is just, it's like, oh, okay, now it's just like being, I guess, an illegal immigrant. It's all the same. It's like, no, it's not the same. It's not the same. And when you hear brothers saying that, then it's a problem. Or then it's an issue like, hey man, that's not how this is supposed to go. Well, how is it supposed to go, yo? It's just supposed to be like, hey, how can I put that? It's just supposed to be, hey man, you as a black man, you should be everybody else's, tool to use. And the Black Manosphere kind of was like, no. No, we're not everybody's little, little trophy to hold up to get ahead. It's like, no, we're not doing that. We're not taking a backseat to everybody on purpose so everybody else can get ahead and we could just stay behind. No. So if the Black Manosphere went away, that's what would happen. Because a lot of y'all don't have an agenda for black men. A lot of y'all don't see black boys as important, black teenagers as important, black young men as important, black men as important. Y'all don't. Y'all could care less. As long as we doing something for you, that's what matters. It becomes an issue. If the Black Manosphere went away, then they wouldn't, men wouldn't put themselves first. And that's an issue. Like, men are supposed to just sacrifice their lives under the auspices of you give and receive nothing. And it's like, no, man, that's not right. That's just completely, that's just not right as a person. But, and then, and I've said this plenty of times where if the Black Manosphere went away, a lot of y'all wouldn't have content. That's a fact. Because, that's why it's on the radio, and that's why it's on TV shows and in movies and a bunch of podcasts. The things that the Black Manosphere has talked about for years just happen to pop up in all these places. It's interesting to me. Because the content exists because this happens in life. Y'all want to get rid of the content and keep the actions happening. And that's why people look at people sideways. Let me try, go from a different angle. If the Black Manosphere went away, that would make all of the stereotypes not true about black men true, because people would just keep saying them. I thought we was making babies all over the place. I thought we were just out here abusing women. I thought we were just out here committing crime left and right. Like that's I thought we weren't taking care of our kids. That's the stereotype, right? And nobody had a problem pushing that stereotype. Nobody had an issue with that. And on the flip side of that, even when you have women talk about men, I got a good man. I don't know about y'all, but I got it. It's like, okay. So like every time it's just like an anomaly. Like good black men are anomalies. You get what I'm saying? It would be true. Just like back in the day, they took it off of YouTube, but they had like a Nightline or 2021 of them shows. It was back, years ago. There's only three black. How did they say it? For every 100 black women, there are only 3 black men. So finding a good black man is like finding $100 bill walking in Times Square on the ground. It was ridiculous. And this, if the Black Manosphere went away, this type of belief system would just not exist anymore. No, man, it'd just get exacerbated. Not to mention, boy, why should I have to do this? Well, let's get deeper than this. If the black manosphere went away, all the men who wanted to believe the worst about men would be able to reign supreme and have a scapegoat. And the Kool-Aid, you know, all the men who like, oh, black men out here doing this and black men out here doing that, and like it's a lot of guys, it's a lot of grown men out here who've been lied to their whole lives, and they found out the truth as adults, and they just want to live out the lie. And what I mean is, there's a lot of grown men who your daddy didn't leave you high and dry. You found out as an adult that your dad was alienated. But but I love my mama so much. I'm gonna just act like you black men got a problem. See, you black men got a problem because it's your fault that this type of stuff happens. And if you would have just been better and be better, and I became a man, and when I became a man, I was better than my daddy because I never let nobody do that to me because I was never in the situation as my daddy, and da 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 da. It's like, okay, bro, I hear you. I hear you. Bro. And I provided and I do everything for my kids. And it's like, okay, that's good. I got one question though. What you gonna do about the lie your mama been telling you your whole life? What? Nothing? Exactly. Nothing. So you raised your kids on a lie. You got married on a lie. You had a family on a lie. You built a family on a lie. And because your ideology was all based on a lie. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. But at the end of the day, you trying to figure out, why everybody won't be a good black man like me. And it's like, hold up. That's the problem with some of you brothers. You're just saying black men aren't good men. You want to be the special Negro. Like you the Django of good black men. Now I'm that 1 in 10,000. But it's way more than 1 in 10,000, bro. You ain't even gonna give us 50-50. You ain't gonna. It's gotta be 1 in 10,000. Okay. But if the black manosphere went away, you could be that 1 in 10,000 and lie to the world and say you the only good man around. And be full of it. If the black manosphere went away, the black church would do a whole lot better. Because there was a lot of people, there was a lot of guys in the black manosphere who's like, that's why we explaining why men don't go to church and why the black church is obsolete. And it became, and it wasn't like guys weren't going to church prior to that. We just put an explanation to it. But if the black manosphere went away, we could lie now. We could get back to lying and prosperity now. We could get back to, God told me to tell y'all, close the doors. Everybody sow a seed. Yeah, okay. All right. Because now people are looking at it in a different paradigm, in a different framework, and from a different point of view. God ain't in the church and God ain't in the people that go to that church. We got a problem. And I can say that because there was a time, even when Kevin Samuels was alive, that pastors was publicly talking about him. And prior to that, there was a time where pastors had to bring up, like, hey man, these guys on the internet, they out here, they wilding. It's like, no, they ain't wilding. They're not wilding. They just telling some things you don't want to say at your church, in your pulpit. But if the brothers went away, we could get right back to it. We could just put on the rose-colored glasses and act like this never happened. And go right back to the BS. You know what? If the black manosphere went away, uh, all the women who's seen these type of behavior, who pointing this stuff out, they could just, they would go away too, right? You know, that would go. Hey, all the ladies that go, hey man, we can't get down like this. This is out of pocket. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. We can't make an excuse for this because that is no excuse for that. Oh, they could go away too. We could just get right back to the BS, right? You know, if the Black Manosphere went away, hey man, you know, what's up, Roger? Yeah, hey man, man, you had some man. I was listening. You had some great lives, bro. Great lives. Y'all need to check out Roger in the morning. I swear, great topics, great lives, great perspectives. But I'm gonna get back to it. But if the Black Manosphere went away, like, hey man, Glorilla be making, she'd get more gospel awards for the gospel, for all of her gospel singing, right? Megan Thee Stallion to stop twerking. Cardi B stop influencing black women. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what happened. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Only if the brothers went away. I mean, it won't be no more WAP. Because ain't no Black Manosphere. The WAP is gone. We're gonna get Stepford wives, right? It's gonna go all the way to the other extreme. It's like, man, come on, dog. But let's add some things to this. If the Black Manosphere went away, ain't gonna be no more. How can I say this? Instagram prostitution. Ain't gonna be that softcore porn on Instagram no more. Cause no more booty pics, no more flight emojis. No more. It's never again, right? What up? Ray, what's popping? There's no more. Like it never happen again. Because the Black Manosphere it's gone, baby. It's gone. It went away. No more black women flying to Dubai to be a bathroom. No more, because it just went away. Because the guy stopped talking about it online. The Black Manosphere went away. Hey man, the kids would be it'll be no more YNs. There'll be no more single mothers, no more single mother households, no more YNs. Never again, like never again. Kids won't be wearing pajamas to school no more. No more boys wearing bonnets no more. The Black Manosphere went away. People be dressing like they in Jim Crow marches for freedom, like and civil rights marches. It'd be brothers in slacks and ties and dress shirts. That's what it'd just be all over the place. All over the place, Yeah, tell them again, Kevin. Yeah, the Black Manosphere went away. Stepdaddies would be respected again. Do the stepdaddy or do the stepdaddy. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Because it's our fault. It is all our fault. You know what? The Black Manosphere went away. If the Black Manosphere would have went away 10 years ago, Cassie would not have been used the way she's been used. That's right. Yeah, Cassie and the Punisher would have never met. Never met. It's our fault. It's our fault. Then, and then, even on the other side of that, man, if the Black Manosphere went away, that we could end racism. Oh, there'd be no, because when we talk about race and racial issues, and people act like, oh man, if the Black Manosphere, okay, if we went away, if the Black Manosphere went away, racism is just, what day the racism in America? Oh man, the day the Black Manosphere went away. Yeah, man, that's right. 400, 400 plus years of oppression. 25 years of the Jeffersons and syndication. And when the black manosphere went away, no more racism. Okay. Sending a messenger? Got you. I got you. I'm gonna check it because I don't be on Messenger like that, but I got you today. But we have to actually, think about some of these things. If the black manosphere went away, there'll be no more ICE raids. I don't know how those things go together, but hey, brother get blamed for a lot. We get blamed for a lot. Oh, I got it. So will the black manosphere going away into dusty dust? Will it help the black community? Will it help America? Will the black manosphere going away make America great again? Will it? Exactly. Like people out here tripping. People out here tripping. Speaking of that, if the black manosphere went away, hey man, people wouldn't have no more paternity issues. No, people would never ask for paternity tests again. There'll be, everybody will be you are the father, even if they're not the father. It's because it's the black manosphere fault. It's the black manosphere fault, that you got two dark-skinned parents and a high yellow baby. It's the black manosphere fault. You get what I'm saying? It's the black manosphere fault. Yeah, the national debt will go away. Yeah, it's all climate change definitely getting fixed. It's our fault, man. If the black manosphere went away, parents would actually act like they got some sense when it's their children's time to go to prom. It'd be no more Rolls Royces and horses and carriages and helicopters and people jumping out of plastic, and people wearing $8,000 outfits for no freaking reason. Oh man, it'll be back, baby. It'll be regular gas. Yeah. Ooh. Hey man, you know what? Oh, I heard about that. I heard about if the black manosphere went away, old girl would have really got hit with a brick in the face, and we would have let that stuff go. I like this one though. Shit. Look, if the gas prices want to drop to 50 cents, I will quit right now. I turn into Eddie Murphy at the end of Coming to America. I renounce my throne. Because it's all our fault somehow. If the black manosphere went away, there'll be no more BBLs. No more BBLs. You'll never see a BBL ever again. It's our fault. They're like all them doctors will go out of business. Dr. Miami out of business. There'll be no more people with veneers. Now all your teeth gonna actually be actual size instead of they all being all the same size. Y'all gonna brush your teeth and not have to, and not be young and have to get veneers in the first place. Oh yeah, man. All we gotta do is go away. That's all we gotta do. Shit, the black manosphere go away. Black men will, every Dodge Charger and Challenger will be traded in for a Volkswagen sedan. It'll be Passats, everywhere. People get pickup trucks. There we go. Since we blame for so much, you know, coffee and cars will once again allow Challenges and Chargers and Mustangs and Camaros. Oh, the American muscle car. They'll actually put muscle engines in American muscle cars again. If the black manosphere went away, you're gonna get V8 engines again. It's great, baby. It's great. It's great. You know, not to mention, and this might be a true statement. If the black manosphere went away, you know, strippers will make money again. Ever since the black manosphere, boy, the strip club, the strippers will make money again. You know, people will go to the club and not just the lounge. You know, dates would go up. You know, people would go out and buy. They'd be, you know, people be buying alcohol for everybody. Oh man, it'd be great. Oh yeah, it'd be great. You know, maybe we'll. Yeah, you know what, Roger? You're absolutely right. If we went away, all black men will make six figures. You know, and we'll all be 6 feet tall. Every last one of them. Every last one of us. We could all at least be a point guard in the NBA. Hey man, if the black manosphere went away, matter of fact, we'll be making 6 figures, and there will no. If we went away, we'll be making 6 figures a year. We'll all be 6 feet tall, and there won't be no more BBWs. All the women gonna be in shape. All of them. All of them gonna be in shape. Every last one of them. You know, STDs will no longer exist. The black manosphere went away, you know, women have stopped, you know, let's do stereotypes. Women have stopped dating criminals and dope boys. Oh, it'd just, you know, just be hard-working guys who just working on concrete and, you know, construction. Working on a railroad, you know, all the live long days. Dog. Black men stop talking. Black women will suddenly accept masculine authority. Man, you know, we got to stop talking and not use sign language. You know. Yeah, you're right, man. It would have been. We wouldn't even need Ozempic. We wouldn't even if black men. If the black man and the black manosphere went away, you know, y'all wouldn't need no Viagra, no Cialis, none of them Sparks. You know, we wouldn't need none of that. You know, nobody would have erectile dysfunction because the black men went away because we had guys who couldn't perform, who were just talking about women all the time, and just was at home watching porn and couldn't get it up in real life. People would interact again, and you know, everybody just be, you know, just knocking them down. Oh man. If the black manosphere went away, a white dude wouldn't be trying to sue Tyler Perry right now. Not trying to sue that man in Pride Month. Trifling. You know what I'm saying? If the black manosphere went away, Superhead wouldn't have never had to change her name. She would have never had to change her name. We can finally talk about the real Mount Rushmore. Is it Cherokee? Is it Pinky? Is it Sky Black? I don't know. You know. Is it Superhead? Who's on a real Mount Rushmore for men? Like there we go. It's our fault. It's all our fault. You know what I'm saying? If the black man, and you about to kill me on this one, Roger. If the black manosphere went away, Caleb Williams and some of these football players and basketball players would not be wearing fingernail polish. Mm-mm. They wouldn't be running around here with pink, purple nails and getting drafted in in a woman's suit that their mama made them. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. Hey, my mama made this suit, and it's all the things that we love. Oh my god. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. No, we would have the whole NBA would be better. Right, definitely be better. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. If the black manosphere went away, barbershops would charge like they got sense. Yeah, we all Jermaine. You know, barbershops would charge nothing. You wouldn't have brothers running around here acting like they don't know how to comb their hair no more. Yeah, if we went away, it'd change everything, man. Because it's all our fault. It'd change everything. It'd change everything. Your favorite, if we went away, your favorite male athlete would actually not sit down when he pees. I swear he would. No. Mm-mm. This is what happens. This is what happens. There would be, if we went away, there would have never been a passport, bro. Mm-mm. No. Dominican Republic would be just empty right now. No DR, no Brazil, no Colombia, never. Africa, never. Yeah. It'll be all black wives, all blackity black wives, all black. If the black manosphere went away, Dirk Nowitzki would have a white wife. He would have a German wife. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's how to go. It'd be an NBA full of LeBron James and Savannah Jameses. Yeah, never have a problem. Never have a problem. You would never see another black man with blonde hair like he's Cisco. All we gotta do is go away. That's all we gotta do. Go away. We go away. It's okay. It's okay. Matter of fact, boy. I was about to be cold blooded. I was about to say, if the black manosphere went away, Dwayne Wade have all his sons. I almost did it. I almost did it, but I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I almost did it. It's just one of them things, because it's our fault. Like we're issue with everything. Matter of fact, it might not be no more. If we went away, it'll be no more cougars. Look, all these older women to date men in their age range. That's right. That's right. Drea Michelle would have never got an NBA player again. You know what I'm saying? If we went away, Zion Williamson would have never had been banging a BBL porn star. Never. He'd have had a nice, wholesome church girl. Good, clean girl. Never. Women would have never preyed on men. If we go away, let me tell you something. If we go away, listen, homeless black men have girlfriends, because it ain't about money no more. It ain't. There be no more pop the balloon. You're right. There be no more balloon popping if the black manosphere went away. You're like, hey, brother, everybody's in love. Everybody's in love. Everybody loves each other. We all together now. You get what I'm saying? Trust. That's all you hear about. If the black manosphere went away, man, all the black men, we could walk outside like Usher with a bowl of cherries and just flirt with all the black. Hey, girl, come here, get these cherries, girl. That's all we get. Look, man, with no issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, it's all our fault, man. This shit wouldn't never existed, Never. If the Black Manosphere goes away, Tia Mara could get back with Corey Hardrick, because she wouldn't have graduated from her marriage if it wasn't for the Black Manosphere. If it wasn't for us, look, it's our fault. It's our fault that she graduated from her marriage. She would have still been in the curriculum to this day. To this day. I want to say it like Deontay Wilder, but I can't do it today. But these are the things that go on just in a regular black man's mind, because we blame for so much. So much. So much. If the Black Manosphere went away, there'll be no more Me Too. Women would just be having sex with rich men for money. It'd be sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It'd go back to what it originally was: sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It wouldn't be Me Too. There would be no such thing as cancel culture. Nothing. Because before we existed, Ludacris had hoes and different area codes. And ain't nobody had a problem with that. DMX wanted to know what these bitches wanted from a nigga. And nobody had a problem with that. And he was married at the time, by the way. Nobody gave a damn. Nobody. But when we start talking, it's a problem. Truth be told, if the Black Manosphere went away, they wouldn't be all these lesbian relationships. These studs would just be tomboys who getting hit from the back. But no, it's our fault, man. It's our fault that some of these girls want to be boys, but then want to get, but then want to be girls again. It's our fault. It is our fault. What are we supposed to do? Seriously, what are we supposed to do? Because when we go away, hey man, you can't say nothing else now. Can't say it's our fault, I was about to be trifling, if the Black Manosphere go away, Silk the Shocker could actually be a good rapper. But that was way before the Black Manosphere. So I need somebody like Lil Yachty would actually be, could actually rap now. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. We need to go back to when the Black Manosphere did not have as much power as it does now, because when the Black Manosphere wasn't, as powerful as it was, you know how many black men out here was Drake fans whining over women? We took Drake's audience. Drake didn't know what to do when the brother stopped whining over the girls. Y'all was in the, I know y'all was in the club, 30 years old, singing "fuck her man," "fuck her boyfriend." Y'all remember that? I remember y'all doing it. She used to come in on my cell phone. I remember y'all was actually doing that. Y'all had your little fingers to your ear. Y'all, yeah. It's our fault, man. Kendrick would have never dissed Drake if it wasn't for us. If we need to go away. But let me take this conspiracy theory a little bit further. Because what I'm about to say is about to be trifling. You're right. Women have never hit the wall. A wall won't exist no more. A wall is just it would never exist. It'd just be pretty and ugly like it used to be. You fine, you ugly. It's all good. It's all good. Oh shit. So I gotta say this, huh? All right. Well, see, if we went away, boy, oh boy. I sometimes I don't. What I'm thinking and what I want to say is so trifling. So I'm dumbing it down. So if the Black Manosphere went away, you ladies wouldn't have to have sex with your college professor no more to get good grades. It'd go back to how it used to be. It'd go back to how it used to be. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have a problem. You would never have a problem again. Or you know, no nice way to say what I'm about to say, but uh, if the black manosphere went away, you could still be with your baby daddy and your nigga at the same time. See how that works? See, because we want, we was telling people that baby mama still smashing baby daddy, and she still with you, and she getting money from the baby daddy, and she getting money from the boyfriend. I mean, we could go right back to that. No problems, no issues. You know what? I'll be back later. I'm going out with my girlfriends. Yeah. You wouldn't. You wouldn't have to be checking nobody's location. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nah. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be like it was, man. We could make this thing good like it was back in the day. Pre-Black Manosphere. Matter of fact, if it wasn't for the Black Manosphere, if we go away, ladies, if we go away, Beyonce tickets won't be so high. There you go. I'm telling you, debt free and integration. Matter of fact, if we went away, boy, do you know weaves would come back? If the Black Manosphere went away, we could go back to weaves. Remember how weaves was such an important thing? It was weave. We'll have all the strands of weave we used to have. Your Yaki, your Remy, your Brazilian, your Asian, your Malaysian, your what was Tiger Woods? Camblaisian. You have all the hairs back. Every one of them will be back. If the Black Manosphere went away, I was about to be trifling, dog. I just ain't gonna do it. If the Black Manosphere went away, man, you ladies and you trans men and women could get together with no consequence. It could be all about your issues. You could think you a man Monday, think you a woman Tuesday, be a he, him, them, they, their pronoun. Look, man, you could be whatever you want. All we gotta do is go away. You can get hired as a man, but then get paternity leave, maternity leave as a woman. You can be a grown man that got pregnant by another man, and now you need leave because the baby's due, but nobody ever see the baby. Like all we got to do is go away for y'all to have the society that y'all really want. That's all y'all got to. That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do. If the Black Manosphere goes away, Rachel Dolezal could be black with no issues. You get what I'm saying? That's all we got to go. Once we go away, she could be black. She could be black. You know what? Let me go ahead and because it's our fault, right? No more girls trips. You right? It would, matter of fact. Let's expound on that, Emmanuel. If the Black Manosphere went away, it'd be like it used to be. It wasn't girls trip. It used to be a guy flying you out to sleep with you in the hotel room. You remember all the pictures of all the beautiful women taking pictures in the mirror in the hotel, and it was some big, fat, out of shape dude who was paying for it, and then she would never put him in the pictures. And she would take pictures of the food, take pictures of the hotel room, take pictures of the trip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, take pictures of the outfit, but never take a picture of him. Take pictures of the game they went to. Man, you could get flued out by a Jabberwocky and Jabba the Hutt with no problem. And brothers was cool with that. They were like, "Hey, baby, listen." Or they was married. And they didn't want their wife to see them. Hey, man, I don't know. I was out. And I was like, yeah, I went to the convention. I had no idea there was a woman in the room. You know, it go back to how it used to be. No more girls trips. Getting flued out. Flued out. Yeah, Kamala Harris would have been the president. Man, Kamala Harris would be the president right now. It'd be, you know, if we stop Kamala Harris to be president, let me tell you something, man. Every tub in America would be filled with collard greens. Every tub in America. Just collard greens for everybody. Don't nobody care that y'all didn't wash the bottom of that tub. It still got dirt, soot in that mother. But them green, you put your foot in them greens for real. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, all we had to do is go away. All we got to do is go away. That's all we got to do. You know. No, Share 7 definitely exists. Share 7 exists, definitely. You know. It's our fault, man. Look, man, listen, man. Let me tell you something. It could be low key our fault, right? But let me say this. And this is to any black person. If you're a black person, especially man, woman, older woman, and you voted for Kamala Harris after she said she made greens in the tub, you ain't black. I'm Joe Biden today. You ain't black. You ain't black. You know. Oh man, listen. I got the things I can really say that I don't want to say. You know, she made greens in the tub. I'm voting for her. If you don't get the fuck out of my face, go back to Hillary Clinton pulling hot sauce out of a bag that she don't never use. Who got fresh hot sauce out of a bag? Just fresh hot sauce. You know, it ain't even been poured. Just I got hot sauce that I ain't never opened in my bag. Get the fuck. But it's our fault. It's our fault. If you know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. It's all our fault. It's always gonna be our fault. As a matter of fact, let's talk about these children for a second. Because if we went away, these dumbass kids get smart. Yeah, they get smart. They pay attention in school. If the Black Manosphere went away, these kids would put these damn phones down and actually learn something. That's what happened. Kids, you know what? If the Black Manosphere went away, kids will actually know how to put waffles in a toaster instead of using DoorDash. Matter of fact, they wouldn't even be able to use DoorDash because their parents would be smart enough to not give them their fucking card and put it on their phone to use DoorDash and spend their damn money. If the Black Manosphere went away, you wouldn't have children making Amazon purchases, DoorDash purchases, PlayStation and Xbox purchases. You know, what the hell is that? Ah, damn it, I forgot the damn. They wouldn't be Ubering or Lyfting. You know, no, they'd be regular ass kids. You know what they're gonna do? Get a ride with an adult, walk, or get on a bike. Hell no. If we went away, these kids would go to bed at a normal hour. Yeah, they would. Yes, they would. If the Black Manosphere went away, I wouldn't see so many kids on the internet throwing up the middle finger and cussing and people laughing in the background. That's our fault. That's definitely our fault. All our fault. Who else can we blame? You know, let me say some real shit. If the Black Manosphere went away, people wouldn't say black men aren't in the home. They would say the black man is at his home and the black mom is at her home. Because what you're trying to say is the black man isn't in her home, not his own. Y'all acting like these black men out here homeless. You know, black men aren't in the home. What home, playboy? Bitch, if he on child support, he got an address. Like, what are we talking about here? because all we got to do is go away and common sense will kick in. You know, that's just a pet peeve of mine. Oh, since I'm gonna go there, oh boy, oh boy. If the Black Manosphere went away, people wouldn't be so single. And what I mean by single is people wouldn't complain themselves out of relationships that they don't have. It's our fault. It's our fault that y'all delusional as hell and y'all making up shit to stay single when you ain't had to stay single. You liked them, they liked you, and that was it. That's how it was back in the day. But when the Black Manosphere came, oh, it's our fault that you needed a yearly trip to the Maldives. It's our fault. You need to go to Mykonos. Is it Mykonos or Mykonos? I don't know how to say that shit. It's Greece. It's our fault. You know, because obviously the delusion is just, part of whatever. Brandon Jamal, man, he would have never, look, trust me, it would be no such thing. It'd be no such thing as a single mom. It'd be what it used to be. My old lady. Matter of fact, if we went away, it wouldn't be it'd be like it was back in the day. Your daddy had 3 girlfriends who was all single moms. And your mama had a boyfriend and she used to flirt with her boss and she didn't think you knew. How about that? We can we go back to how it was? Yeah. Mm-hmm. If the Black Manosphere went away, young men will learn how to change a tie now. Yeah, they would. They could put, they can hit a nail with a hammer. Sure could. Mm-hmm. And they wouldn't be cussing at grown. If the Black Manosphere went away, grown men wouldn't be cussing at children on the internet playing video games. The world would be a better place. If we went away, a 9-year-old white kid in Iowa wouldn't be calling you nigga while you playing college football or Madden. That's our fault. You get what I'm saying? That's our fault. If the Black Manosphere went away, white men wouldn't have nothing to worry about because white women wouldn't be trying to, it'd be like back in the day. White women wouldn't look at black men in public. You know what I'm saying? Hispanics wouldn't look at black men. We're going to go back to that. When all these other groups, women were loyal to them and it wasn't our fault. When all the women of all the other communities called us nigga in the daytime and tried to sleep with us at night when their family didn't know. We got to, if we go away, we can go back to that. Like Jim Crow sex. Is that good? Because it's all our fault. Obviously, it's all our fault. I have no nice way to say this, but since y'all act like and I'm gonna be serious when I say what I'm about to say. If the Black Manosphere went away, young black girls would not be getting kidnapped in the neighborhoods, and people act like it didn't happen. It's our fault that happened. That's because the way y'all doing is like these girls. If the young girls run away, if they get kidnapped, if they traffic themselves or get trafficked, because it wasn't like before the Black Manosphere, you didn't have 15, 16-year-old girls with a fake ID go to a strip club and be a stripper. It wasn't like that used to happen, right? Because if the Black Manosphere went away, it'd be no OnlyFans Playboy. There would be no such thing as the OnlyFans. Never. You know, we went away, man. Basketball wives will come back stronger than ever. But hey, who am I? Because it's always our fault. It's always black men's fault, and we did something that's always our fault. So I just want to say, like, hey, man, what are we doing? What are we doing so wrong about speaking on what's going on in society? You know, are we wrong about that? Okay. It was wrong to black men to talk about automation. It was our fault. Like, hey, man, automation's coming. If we shut up, it would have been no such thing as automation. Yeah, people would have never got fired if we'd have shut up. We also talked about, shout out to BGS. He talked about a lot of technological advances in society and how it was going to affect, the lives of everybody in America. But hey, man, if you don't shut up, it would have went away. We would have stayed in the Stone Ages. Everything is our fault. You get what I'm saying? It's just weird, man. It's weird. Because us talk, like, if the Black Manosphere went away, truth wouldn't matter anymore. Honesty wouldn't matter. We could go back to lying at people's face in peace, like we used to. That's what we talking about. That's how we should do it. But I'm just saying. I'm just speaking my mind, man. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man, because I'm gonna do what the Black Manosphere should do. I'm gonna hit the outro and go away. So catch y'all on the next one. Like, share, subscribe, but don't subscribe because I'm going away. You know what I'm saying? Peace.
It looks like a job for Superman.
Do this,
Spoken from the lips of the young or the old, fear of me.
Yeah, gotta put it all in.
And they are Superman.
All the way.
I guess I'm taking off the cake through the glasses in the trash. Being super is great, saving y'all is such a drag. Even God took a break, me I ain't coming back. I got one life to live, if you don't like it, that's your ass. Cause nobody saved me, plus when I'm drunk, I'm just a peon. I could use somebody just like I'm the Kings of Neon. This world is cold as ice, mixed with salt, mixed with Freon. They got me pissed off, but that's better than being peed on. For eons, human beings took kindness for weakness. When you constipated, you start to appreciate shit. Put before you life and death, and you just gotta choose. The kryptonite life means you should follow the rules. If your credit's messed up or your bills ain't paid, then it's getting disconnected. Can't nobody say the day. And I can fly, leave a building in a single bound, but I can't stand fair weather friends, and I just fly around. My super friends is Justice League. Only folk I kick it with. Kill Lex Luthor, so what? We had to finish it. Kids play games and adults play for keeps. And me, I play to win, but I ain't playing in these streets. And life is not a joke. Then again, it ain't this serious. Superman can say the day, but God can say the Superman. Saga of the kryptonite, life just ended. You enjoy listening? Man, I'll finish it.
Lois, come holler at me. I got an iced couch. Thank you for coming out. Listen, I knew you would like it because we made it. I'm so frigid and so fly.